Did you shave?
3, 2, 1. Yes, I did shave.
And every time it rains, panties from heaven.
Shooby-dooby!
Don't you know each cloud contains panties from heaven?
Welcome to Unconventional Wisdom, a new vlog where I will interview my dad about the events of the day. We are coming to you live from a studio in Burbank, California. In fact, this is the same studio where they faked the moon landing. So welcome, visitors. I have the first question for you here, Dad. All our viewers must be asking, why a vlog, and why now?
Well, the idea of doing a vlog came about from some discussions I had with you, actually. For a long time, I wanted to do a blog, and this is something that I talked to you about. How do we set this up and do it well, maybe make it contemporary? And this past week, while I was traveling in Montreal, I had a great series of meetings and felt a lot of energy and ideas flowing. And when I was traveling home, I thought about this idea you had suggested, a video blog, a vlog. And I thought that could be quite brilliant. And not just something that's a project that I take on, but that you were involved and helped me span the generations. Because there's about 20, 25 years between us. And I thought if we commented on current events, and I had a take on it, and you had a take on it, we might come up with some real unconventional wisdom.
That's terrific. I have the second question for you right here.
Okay.
When asked to describe unconventional wisdom, how would you break it down? What can we expect?
Okay. My ambition for unconventional wisdom is that it be generation spanning, that it be analysis of the week's events, serious but also fun take on things where possible. Kind of like 5 parts Globe and Mail, 5 parts The Economist, 1 part The Onion to make it fun, blend it together, and let's see what we can come up with.
That's terrific. Now, do you expect that we'll have guest analysts or some special features to come?
Well, one of the brilliant things about unconventional wisdom is that the flexible format gives us every opportunity to involve others, especially if they have a unique take on events. As you know, we meet interesting people in the run of a day or a week, and through this vlog, we will have an outlet to bring them in, pick their brain, if you will, on the events of the day, and who knows where this will take us. The sky is the limit for unconventional wisdom.
That's terrific. Now, our studio here, it's pretty basic. Do you have any plans to update it?
Well, if it was good enough for the moon landing here in Burbank, I think it can be good enough for the early days of unconventional wisdom. But who knows where this may take us. You know, we might not be allowed to move the furniture around when we want to film the vlog, so we might have to take that room downstairs and renovate it, or find some studio premises. Anyway, we'll find a way, but for now, to kickstart unconventional wisdom, this will have to do.
Now, on a less whimsical note, this past week, would you like to talk about some events that took place?
Yeah, I'd like to talk about some things that were kind of earth-shattering, if you will. As you know, last week there was an accident with an airplane in San Francisco, a 777 that had to crash land. And also in Canada, we're dealing with the aftermath of the train derailment in Lac Mégantic. Only on Friday, the fore section of the MOL Comfort, a very large container ship, sank in the Indian Ocean. And as you know, I earn my living in the sector of transportation. It's something that when it works well, we don't give it a whole lot of thought. It's almost every day we get behind the wheel of our car or we jump on an airplane, our expectation is that things will go right from A to B. But for me, it was a serious reminder that when systems go wrong or something causes error, the consequences are very severe on people's lives, on the environment, and also on the future of how we maintain our standard of living, which relies so much on effective and safe transportation.
Right. Well, to conclude our pilot episode of Unconventional Wisdom, what can viewers expect in our next episodes?
Well, I was thinking about this idea of generational take on the news of the day, and 5 parts The Economist. I thought we would start with next week's issue. I went to the newsstand, and Alex, I bought you your very own copy of The Economist. This week's issue, Egypt's Tragedy. And what I'd like to do over the week is that we both work our way through this magazine pick out some of the stories, and bring people our take on some of the events of the day. And let's see if we can generate some real unconventional wisdom.
You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella